Hello and welcome back. Episode 27 of the Aluminum Screen Podcast. I'm Brandon. That's
I'm
Emmett.
Emmett.
Yeah, and today we're talking about weapons and maybe a better movie, War of the Worlds.
Cannot wait to talk about War of the Worlds. Oh my god.
And we've also got some fun news stories in there. Some
Absolutely.
Batman stuff. Some AMC pre-show discourse, which Emmett and I always agree on. And some other things as well. But before we get into that, Emmett, how has your past week been?
My past week has been pretty good. We talked about it a little before we started recording. I feel like I've watched nothing this past week. I've got 2 movies down.
Same.
And we pretty much just talked about both of them briefly there. I've seen Just Weapons and War of the Worlds, which we'll have a very lively discussion about later, I think. I'm very excited for both of those movies. I also watched half of K-pop Demon Hunters. Kind of slaps. I'm excited to watch the full thing. And shows, I've been watching King of the Hill.
And the new one?
Revival? I'm only on like season 3, so I'm just slowly working my way.
How many seasons of King of the Hill are there?
I think like 14, including the new one, maybe. So I'll get there maybe by next year.
Got a ways to go.
It's like One Piece all over again. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me this week. It's really been a nice, slow week. What about you?
Yeah, I also had a slow week. I had work a lot this week, so I was not able to really grind the tape this week. I like you said, I watched Weapons and War of the Worlds, and I watched maybe like 2 episodes of Snowfall this week.
Oh yeah,
I'm enjoying the show.
Oh,
I really am not into the CIA guy part of it.
No, not a fan.
Anytime Denson Idris is on screen, I'm like, oh yeah, we're cooking with gas. It's like the gap in talent is insane. Not talent, but the gap in how much I care about it. Like the quality in the show, like it fluctuates so greatly between when Denson Idris is on screen and when anyone else is on screen.
I forgot, actually. I have been watching something else.
Oh.
The Pit, on to like episode 10 of The Pit. It is incredible. It's so good. I cry pretty much every episode. It's like it's like a fun thing going on for a second, and then it's just the saddest thing you've ever seen in your life, and then it's right back to just like an upbeat little show. It's killing me, man. I love it. At the end of every episode, I'm like, that sucked. I hate that. But it's great. It's incredible. It's like it's really good. It's great.
I don't know why, and this is like a totally a me problem. Anytime anybody talks about The Pit or brings up The Pit, and I know that this is from a totally different show and it's not related at all, but in my head, the only thing I picture whenever anybody brings up The Pit is that scene from, I don't even remember what the show is called, but where the guy's body is completely frozen solid and he goes to give him chest compressions.
Is that the Rob Lowe one?
Yeah.
What is that show? It's like, is it the 911 show or something?
I think it is. I think it's 911 or something. But oh my god, that, and I just like start like, yeah, 911. It is so funny.
Incredible. That show.
What the hell? Hang on. Sorry, I looked up 911 Rob Lowe to like confirm that was it. And the AI overview says Rob Lowe had a close call with 9/11, revealing he flew on a dry run flight with the hijackers just 11 days before the attacks.
What? What does that mean? What does that mean at all? How did he know? What?
I don't know.
He's on a plane. He's on a plane September 1st, and he's like, "These are the guys that are gonna do 9/11."
Yeah.
What is he?
He was on a flight that was a practice run for the 9/11 hijackers. Apparently,
I never.
There's the same flight that they crashed into the Pentagon like days later, I guess. They used specific flights as a practice run. I don't know what they were practicing or how he knew that they were practicing. He later learned he'd been on the flight when he was listed as a potential witness in the trial of one of the hijackers, apparently.
Maybe this is like the Frozen theory where they made Frozen at Disney. So if you look up Disney Frozen, it'll come up with the show and not Walt Disney's Frozen head. Rob Lowe did the same thing with 9/11. Like 911.
So that way people stop thinking he was involved.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
anyway, sorry for
that
that.
no, that show is so funny. That's the perfect TikTok clip show. There's
Yeah,
one where
it
like a
really is.
meteor went through a guy, it just landed and went through him and his couch, and they just had to help him somehow. He was fine.
So is that what the pit is like? Because in my head, that's exactly what the pit is like.
I truly wish that it was what the pit was like. It's so much more depressing than that.
Oh,
It's that
yeah.
without the fun.
Every time you bring it up, I just picture Rob Lowe going through some guy's frozen solid chest.
The sound effect that plays during that scene
Yeah,
is
and the fact it's
incredible.
played like dead, like it's played for like dramatic effect. It's supposed to be like the sad moment. Like he does the Rob Lowe sad face where he's like, where he looks like he just got caught like stealing candy or something. And everybody's like, "Oh no!"
Oh my god. Oh, it's so
Ugh,
good.
we should watch that show.
Yeah, that's honestly true. Let's do a 911 week.
Yeah, add that to the list. But yeah, so slow week for both of us. It sounds like,
Definitely.
unfortunately, but
Definitely.
a big week for news,
Oh,
I
nice.
guess.
A medium week for news.
Yeah, maybe a medium week for news is more accurate. But I don't know where we want to start here. Maybe we just with the trailers and then get into some more of the news bits.
That sounds good. There were some good trailers, honestly. I mean, there's like 3, but I liked all of them, I think. Should we start with Rental Family?
Yeah, I'll start with Rental Family.
This is the new Brendan Fraser movie. And
Yeah.
he's like a struggling actor in Japan, and he gets hired as a token white guy to fill the role in people's lives. Apparently, this is a real thing. I didn't know that. This is like a real thing that you can do
Oh,
in Japan. You can rent a person for something, which is sounds insane. But
interesting way to phrase it.
that's what it's called. It's like rent a guy. But this immediately jumped up to maybe my most anticipated for the rest of the year.
Mm.
I mean, not that there's that much really for the rest of the year. Honestly, it's kind of more like, oh, there's good stuff, but
We've got some bangers coming, man. I was
got
gonna
some
say.
bangers. Yeah, I should, but I think this might be my most anticipated, up there with like Honey Don't.
Mm. Yeah, I could see that. This movie, I don't know why when the trailer first started playing, it looked like it was just like a commercial for like a crypto thing or something. Like or like some
so
app that nobody uses.
so many people thought that it was like a toothpaste ad because it opens
Yeah.
with him doing a toothpaste ad, and they were like, "Oh, I skipped this when I saw it."
Yeah, so that's I mean, I guess they've nailed that then. If it actually feels that much like a toothpaste ad, but
That's true.
it looks like a movie that's going to be like very corny and cheesy,
Mhm.
tug on the heartstrings a bit.
Otherwise known as
Always a
my
good
favorite
time.
movie.
Hey,
I
they're always good though.
hey, hey, there's been many times guy wins an Oscar, 2 years later gets nominated again. Just saying.
I was gonna
Just
say
saying.
he could
Brendan
sneak a
Fraser,
second Oscar real
he
fast.
really could. He really could. I think this one's gonna be, and it looks beautiful too. Filming movies in Japan is a cheat code, man. I don't know. Every movie I've ever seen filmed in Japan just looks stunning. It really does. I love Brendan Fraser. This is
Yeah.
gonna be
Well, you
good.
got a picture with him, so he's your best
That's
friend.
true. I have met. Yeah, that's true. We are boys, pretty much. We're tight. We also got the first trailer for One Piece season 2. Did
Yep,
you
I'm
watch
very
season
excited for
1?
this. No, because I lived it.
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Yeah. No, I didn't see a second of the show.
I think you should watch it for this, so we
I
could do a whole episode on it.
I'll try. If I have the time, I will do it. You have my
Nice.
word.
Season 2 doesn't come out until like early 2026, so you got
Okay,
time.
so I've got time then.
You got time.
Yeah, then I'll say now on video to be held accountable later. And you can play this clip later if I don't. But I will watch live action One Piece before season
Hell,
2 comes out. See, I'll watch season
hell
1 before season 2 comes out.
Yeah, dude, that rocks.
So
This looks so good, man. This looks incredible. I think the budget increased. I know you don't care about any of this. I'm just talking. The
it's
budget
fine.
seemed to increase a lot. The CG looks better. They got this season. There's like giants. I don't know if you saw the trailer. The
Mhm.
giants look really good. The powers look really good. There's going to be dinosaurs. There's like a bunch of people with wacky new powers. Because in season one, it's kind of like not grounded, but it's like they're not in the
Mm,
grand line yet, and the grand line's like where shit goes down. So now there's
okay.
like a ton of people with like powers and stuff, and it's gonna be I can't wait. And Chopper, my boy, he wasn't
Hmm.
in the trailer, but played by Cat Grant from Superman, Michaela Hoover is Tony Chopper, and it's gonna be a great season. We got our first look at Nico Robin, Vivi, Laboon, Bragi.
What do you think
It's gonna be
about
great.
Smoker? Did they
I think
mess up
Smoker's
his
cool.
look?
I think the hair, right? People don't like the hair.
I have no idea. That's the only One Piece character I know.
Of course.
Smoker.
I Hey, his whole thing, he has like he's smoking two cigars at once. Kind of looks cool in the live
Right.
action. I don't know how they managed to make it look kind of cool, but they did. A lot
Oh,
of
I'm seeing this
people.
giant you're talking about here.
Yeah, he looks pretty
It's
good,
a
I
big
think.
guy.
It is a
Yeah.
big guy.
Yeah, they made this guy looks whack, this Smoker guy.
Yeah, you're not a fan?
No, he looks like was it Ted Danson
He does seem younger than
with
I
that
thought he
hair?
would be.
Yeah, they should have had like a real old fart.
Yeah, get like J.K. Simmons in there.
Whoa, not too much on J.K. Simmons now.
No, not in a bad way. Not I'm not insulting him. Love that guy. Most watched actor of all time. I'm not
Oh yeah, that's
insulting
true.
him.
We were looking at the letterbox stats before.
But
Yeah,
yeah, One Piece, it's gonna be great. It's people are mad because Vivi is played by Chithritra. I can't. Who was in Fight or Flight? Remember?
the main girl,
Yeah,
the like flight attendant lady.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What is her name?
Fight or flight attendant, I believe.
Charithra. Yeah.
Mm,
Dude, and she's Vivi in this, and people are mad because Vivi's white in the like manga and anime. So obviously
right.
everyone's real worked up about it. A,
Mm,
who cares? B, the guy that made like Oda, the guy that made One Piece, he's the one casting these people. Like he
yeah,
approves it. And Alabasta, which is like the place she's from, is like so clearly based off of like Egyptian culture and like Indian culture. And I don't want to go into a whole rant actually, but it's so stupid. It's so stupid that people are mad about this. Not
I'm
to, I'm
seeing
gonna
now.
stop.
Vivi is the blue-haired lady.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop my
Um,
rant.
okay.
I'm gonna stop it before it. I don't want to rant this episode.
Well, I've got a rant on this next trailer. The paper. What are we
Yeah.
doing? What are we doing?
Hey, you're gonna hate what I have to say here.
I'm gonna watch it and I'll probably be like, it's not bad.
I think it looks fine. I think I've been very worried about it. Office is like, near and dear to my heart, obviously. It's near and dear to every white dude's heart. I feel like every white dude loves The Office for some reason. But it's true. And it's like I love this show and I've had very low expectations for it. But this trailer, I was like, that looks like a good enough time, you know?
It looks like a show that I'll chuck on and
Yeah.
maybe be doing something else. Maybe I'll be watching it. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, all right. I chuckled a couple times.
Exactly. It looks like a
That's
show that's going
fine.
to get renewed for season 2 the day before it drops, and then the season 2 will never happen. That's just the
Yeah.
vibe it gave me.
It does look like one season and that's it kind of show.
Yeah. Amal Gleason's like the star, though. He's great.
Yeah.
I
They
think
got the lady from White Lotus season 2.
oh yeah. I think the bit with Oscar like not wanting to be in a documentary again, I think that's really good. Like when he's just cursing at the camera so they can't use
Yeah.
it. I thought that was funny. That's when they might have got me a little bit. I was like,
That
all
was
right,
a
you know
good
what?
bit, but it is really funny that the only person they could get back was Oscar.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm sure they could have gotten like I'm wondering why, you know?
Yeah.
Why did they? Because
He probably was the cheapest one they could get back. Well, aside from like
probably
Toby.
he was probably the cheapest, and it's like the only guy whose like character ended in a way where he could be like accounting somewhere else. Like it'd be weird
Right.
if Dwight worked at like a newspaper all of a sudden, or like Jim was working at a newspaper. But and
Yeah.
Toby's kind of back, maybe it seems. Did you see
Really?
that?
I
So the
didn't see
guy
that.
that plays Toby, what's his name? Paul Lieberstein. He is in this show as a guy named Marv. So he's not he's playing a character, but I'm pretty sure it's like Toby undercover and they might be doing the Scranton Strangler bit. But they're
Oh
like
no.
but I think it's really funny if like a running bit is Oscar being like, "I know you. You're like I work. You're Toby," and he's just like denying it. I think that could be pretty funny.
Yeah. It just why is this set in the Office universe? That's so stupid.
I love when the posters say "from the universe of The Office," like it's like
Yeah.
a
From Earth.
multiverse. Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
It
But
does give Parks and Rec vibes, I think, more so than The Office. Just
mm,
from the trailer.
maybe I might have a hot take here. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I know what
As
you're
a
gonna
white
say.
guy, The Office is near and dear to my heart as well, but I think I enjoy Parks and Rec more.
I don't think that's a crazy take.
Yeah, I
I
just
get it.
recently watching through Parks and Rec. Man, what a show!
Yeah, Parks and
Very
Rec
funny.
is incredible. Don't get me wrong. I Yeah, it's kind of fair. I think those last like two seasons of The Office get get kind of messy, whereas Parks and Rec kind of only goes up from the start.
hmm
Although the last season's a little all over the place, but
Well, to be fair, I haven't finished Parks and Rec either
never
yet,
mind. I'm
so
gonna keep my mouth shut then before
could.
I spoil anything. Jesus, good thing you said that.
Yeah, Leslie Nope dies in the last season.
It was a good show. I just don't get why they made Leslie Knope die on a plane as all of her children were listening. Going for a Succession bit, but I forgot how it
Uh,
happened for a second.
that'd be
Anyway,
sick. That'd be sick if they just like ripped it off.
ripped Succession off.
Speaking of rip off, I'm
Sick.
feeling ripped off at the movies now because they're shortening the ads beforehand, huh?
The only guy in the world that could possibly have a problem with this.
Now I have a question before I have a problem. Are they shortening the commercials that they've recently started putting in there, or just shortening the amount of trailers?
So I don't think they clarified
Because
it in the
my opinion on this varies based off if it's just commercials or just the trailers getting affected.
I don't I mean I hope it's both, but oh
Come on.
come on, man. Come on, man.
But like everybody knows that the trailers are 25 to 30, it's like 20, 25 minutes. You show up
But
20,
that's the
25
thing.
minutes after and you get there and you see it and you're fine.
Sure,
Or
but
you can get
it
there
doesn't
early and
have
see the
to be like
trailers.
that. It doesn't have to be like that. And not everyone knows. It's kind of a skill issue
Well,
that people
everybody
don't
should
know,
know. No, no,
but
no, because now it says on the AMC website and
it
app
does.
that it starts
But
25 minutes
you're
before or
grossly
after.
underestimating the folks that just walk in, the older folks that just walk
That's
in and
not
grab a
my
ticket.
problem that old
I'm
people don't
I
want to
agree.
read,
I'm
man.
saying skill issue. No, but I don't even think it says it on the screen when you buy it in the theater or anything.
Well, but they should know that, man. Old
I
people are always at the theater.
But like the past couple movies I've seen, people are audibly groaning every trailer. And I get it. I get it. It's too
I don't
much.
get it, man. You're here to see a movie. Why are
You're
you upset that you're seeing
oh,
commercials for other
you're
movies?
because they're the same. You can only see a trailer so many times, man. If it's someone
These
that
people go
goes,
to the
it's a
theaters like
lose
4
lose.
times in their life. They haven't seen any of these trailers before.
But you don't know that. Some people could be there more. We've seen those trailers a billion
Ugh.
times.
Yeah, and they get better every time.
They do not get. What are you talking about? This is and get rid of the Coke ad, AMC. While we're at it, get rid of that godforsaken Coke ad.
Whoa, whoa,
Don't
whoa,
you
whoa, whoa.
dare! Don't you
Do not
dare
attack
try and
my
defend
beloved
this.
Coke ad.
Stop it! It is the worst ad
No,
of all
get rid of
time.
the bit before that talks about light was formed from xenon bulbs.
No
Yeah,
one
we
sees
get it.
that.
You're
Isn't
projecting it.
is that the part at the very start before the
They
trailers?
play that at the very start, and then also they play that, and then the Coke ad, and then the Nicole Kidman ad.
Oh, I thought the one
Get rid
before
of
the
Nicole
Coke ad.
Kidman as well. She's getting way too much money probably for that.
No,
You want
do
to
the
save money.
opposite. Get rid of the other two and make it the full length Nicole Kidman one again. It's just not the same.
Yeah, but if they're not going to do the full length Nicole Kidman one, get her out of there. What are you paying her for? To not use the full commercial?
Yeah, get the full one back.
So
Get rid
you're
of the
saying
Coke
that we
ad.
should lengthen the ads before?
No, I'm
Is what it
saying we
sounds like
get
to
rid
me.
of the Coke ad. And
Okay, so then for you, how many trailers is ideal for you before a movie?
For me, 0. I'm walking in after the
No,
trailers.
come on, because you know how many people are showing up 15, 20 minutes late.
100%. But ideally, this would change. Is my
It'll never
perspective.
change though, man. It
People
wouldn't.
are people. It should start if it says 7 o'clock. It should start at 7 o'clock, or you say 7:25. Trailers start at 7, and you list the time because sometimes they pull a fast one on you, and you expect the trailers, and like it's not consistent. Every once in a while, it swaps. Happened to me with 28 Years Later. Walked in at 8:15. I was already early, I thought, and I missed the opening. Early screenings. Sometimes they have some, sometimes they don't. We gotta be consistent and do one trailer before the movie. That's it.
All right, one
Just
trailer
one.
is ridiculous. Get
My
out of here.
ideal 3 trailers. You can show
Mm.
whatever you want before the showtime. Showtime starts 7 o'clock. 3 trailers, movie. I don't
See,
care
to
what you do
me,
before 7.
it's like a concert. It's like the concert's like, oh, the concert is at 7 o'clock, but the actual main headliner is not going on until like 9:30
That
because you
sucks.
got
That's
the
stupid.
openers.
That's
That's not
stupid.
stupid, man. That's how it works. You got
That's
openers
stupid.
to build it up because
That
the doors
sucks.
open at this time, and then you get there and you've got the opening act, the second opening act, and then the
The
main
second
headline is
opening
going
act.
on.
That's
Yes, there's 2
stupid. That's
openers,
so
man.
stupid.
No,
I'm not a
because these
concert guy.
people always keep showing up late, man. Because by the
Okay,
time the first opener goes on, everybody is like still
so what
filing in.
should we change everything because people show up late? If you show up late to something, you're late. That's on you.
No, because they can't get there.
Why not?
I don't know. I couldn't think of
No,
why.
because they're in traffic every
Well,
time.
they might hit traffic, and now I hit traffic, so now I missed the beginning of
Leave
the
early.
movie.
You show up 30 minutes before the movie even starts. Why are you arguing for people that are late?
Oh,
It
because
just
I want
doesn't.
them to experience the magic of cinema as well,
No
Emmett. I
one
guess you
else
don't.
wants to see the fucking trailers and ads.
They should.
They should. Oh, now they should. They're
Here's the
wrong.
thing. If they want to list, here's when it starts, here's when the movie will start playing. Sure, do that. It's going to be the exact same thing of what they have right now of people showing up whenever the hell they want.
It's just too much. 30 minutes is just too much. I guarantee
It's actually
it
like
turns
2025.
people off from going to the movies.
Well, then
There are
those people are
people that
cowards
don't
and they
go.
don't deserve to go to the movies.
There are
30 minutes of trailer. Just get there 30 minutes later then, man. It's not an issue.
It's a psychology thing. It throws you off. You want to get there at the time listed. If you, God forbid, you're a little anxious about when it can start. Now your whole day is a wreck. Now your whole day's ruined.
All right, that's
You're
ridiculous. You're saying we got to cater for people being late, but now we got to cater for people whose whole day is a wreck because a movie
We don't
doesn't start
got to
until 25
cater.
minutes after it's listed.
We don't have to cater to them. I'm just explaining
Why we should cater to them.
Do 4 or 5 trailers max, and then no Coke, Nicole Kidman. Boom.
No, I agree. The Coke thing is ridiculous. I'm mostly joking
It's
about
so
the Coke
long.
ad.
It's so long.
It's long
so
and also
bad.
not necessary. I hate that they advertise for AMC and Coke. It's like, oh yeah, we know you serve Coke. There's 8 Coke freestyle machines in the lobby I walked past to get here, and I know that I'm in AMC. Why are you telling me about AMC?
Exactly.
Oh, but the trailers got to stay. They have to.
They should have one theater just play trailers all day for the real freaks out there like
No,
you.
that's ridiculous.
Just go in,
No, that's
watch
like
a
they
little
had the thing
trailer.
for the after CinemaCon, whereas like you could pay like $5 to see a bunch of
Oh yeah, and then
unfinished trailers.
they didn't even show any of the trailers that weren't released online,
Yeah,
which was
I was like,
stupid. I was
thanks,
gonna go
man.
to that, but they,
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't.
yeah, I was excited too. They didn't show any. Whatever, not the point.
Wait, so you said 5 is like the perfect amount for?
I said I would ideally do 3, but I could get up to like 5.
You get up to 5. So typically they show between 5 and 8. So they're right in your sweet spot there.
They are not in
5.
my sweet spot. Their minimum is my maximum. That is
Exactly.
not,
So you
and
guys
that
have
is
some
not.
interlap there.
That is no. There's not 5. There's closer to 8 to 10.
Are you saying that the Google AI overview is lying to me? It's pulling it right from r/movie pass club, so I think it knows what it's talking about. 2018 or 2016 or 2010. Those are the 3 links there. The industry standard. Oh, here we go. The industry standard, according to Google AI overview. There isn't a strict standard, and many theaters aim for a pre-show time of around 15 to 20 minutes. That's true.
No, AMC is 25 to 30.
No, I'm looking at the industry standard,
What do you
man.
mean, no? AMC literally says everywhere you look 25 to 30 minutes. I'm looking at AMC frequently asked questions right now. There are approximately 25 to 30 minutes of pre-show material.
Well, I'm telling you, the industry standard is 15 to 20, man. Not everyone goes to AMC.
What industry? What industry and where? It's what do you? Not the point. Let's say 25 minutes of trailers, the lower estimate. Let's say there's a couple commercials in there. Let's say 22 minutes of trailers.
Get rid of the commercials.
I'm saying I'm doing something. Let's say there's 22 minutes of trailers. Average trailer could be anywhere from a minute to 3. Let's say 2.5 minutes. That's like 11 trailers.
No.
Give or take.
Some trailers are like 5 minutes, though.
Some trailers are. And some trailers are like 30-second teaser.
Yeah. But then you also gotta think about the insurance commercial in the middle of it.
That's true. Should we move on?
Yeah, I think we should move
on. What's the big thing here? Let's talk about the Spider-Punk movie.
Yeah.
Did you see this? I say as I'm reading off the same document as you.
No. I think they're making a Spider-Punk movie.
So weird. Just randomly last week at like 11 a.m. Variety just drops an article that Spider-Punk movie's in the works.
Like days after Spider-Man Day also.
Yeah, days after Spider-Man Day, only like a couple months after CinemaCon. Surely they knew something was in the works. Like, you just expect something like this to get announced somewhere. But hey, I'm down. Daniel Kaluuya's back, baby.
Yeah, he's back from his cult retreat, allegedly.
Yeah, he's back and better than ever after his cult.
Yeah. I don't even know the story of that. But
yeah, I don't either. I just remember seeing a headline, so hopefully
I'm repeating it because it's true.
Yeah, exactly. This could be
headlines don't lie.
So we have Beyond the Spider-Verse coming out in like 20, 30 years or whatever, and then there's been the Spider-Gwen movie in the works forever, so that'll probably happen at some point. There's a rumored like Seth Rogen animated Venom movie in the works. And then now we have Spider-Punk too. I really like that they're doing this. I think this is cool. I don't necessarily need it to like connect to like Beyond the Spider-Verse. Like, I'd watch just Spider-Punk in his world doing his thing. Could it be insane to animate this with all of the moving parts of his like and his world is like the same way from that look that we saw. I have no idea how that's possibly gonna work. But really exciting, man. Sony, not to speak too highly of Sony, they seem to be getting it now. We've got Spider Noir coming out next year. We've got like the Sony. You know something crazy I thought about the other day?
What?
For like the first time, Sony kind of has the bargaining power with Marvel now.
It's true.
When it comes to like their negotiations or whatever, Sony could really be like, Marvel needs them more than they need them now. Like, they could just do a Tom Holland thing and it'd be fine, but
It's true. They could be like,
Really,
we're gonna put Tom Holland in Madam Web too, and you're not gonna be able to do
yeah.
anything about it.
Yeah, it's like, where could this go? Are they gonna make them put Morbius into Secret Wars? Like, what are we cooking?
Dude, that
They
would be
kind of
not
could.
Morbius because Jared Leto's a.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I think
Madam
Venom.
Web, yeah.
Throw Venom, Madam Web in there. I would love if unironically, if Madam
If
Web
Madam
pops
Web,
up in Secret Wars.
no, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna have Elizabeth Olsen in there in Secret Wars. Finally, see her brother. Oh, that's not her brother. That's Craven the Hunter.
Oh my god, that's so
Another
true.
fake out.
And his real name's Eric Boner. Do that
His
again.
real name is John Hardpenis.
His real name is Steve Cock and Balls. What are we? Spider-Punk animated movie. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm
looking
excited
forward
for
to
it. He
It
was
was probably at
one
least
of
a
my
decade
favorite parts
away.
of the second Spider-Verse movie, so
Definitely.
I'm down to see more.
Definitely. I was seeing if he was on the poster back then, but I don't think he is. Yeah, he rocks. I'm excited we're getting just Spider-Verse stuff forever. It
Heck yeah.
seems.
Speaking of getting stuff
Ooh,
forever,
nice.
we're gonna be getting Star Wars Starfighter updates forever.
Thought you were gonna do a Swift Morbius connection.
I don't know how I would do that. To which part?
It definitely would take some legwork, actually.
Oh.
Say
It's Morbin time.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you connect that? Spider, Morbius, Jared Leto, Matt Smith, something. Anyway, Matt Smith is in
dancing onto Morbius dancing onto screens. They tricked Matt Smith again. He's gonna
really
be
did.
in the Morbius of the Star Wars universe, Star Wars Starfighter.
Will he actually make it into this movie? Will he be cut all over again?
Oh yeah, because wasn't he supposed to be Palpatine in Episode 9?
Yeah, he was supposed to be young Palpatine. He was cast. I think he filmed his scenes and everything, and he was just completely cut.
Damn.
Brutal. But they got him back. I believe he's playing the villain here, and he's joining Ryan Gosling and Mia Goth in the cast.
Palpatine Jr.
And the 30 other actors who declined to join. Yeah, Palpatine Jr. Oh, God. He could be Palpatine Jr.
Yeah, that was only half a joke when I said it.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. Oh, I don't think they'll do it, man. Will they? Oh.
You don't think Sean Levy's got the balls to do that?
Oh, no. No, I think he'll be like a guy who's like up to no good, probably. And he's like, Ryan Gosling, I want that kid that you're with.
Ooh, you know what? I think he'll be playing his character from the upcoming Darren Aronofsky film Caught Stealing.
Oh, he'll have the mohawk?
He'll have the mohawk and the studded leather jacket. Well, Sean Levy actually is on the record, apparently, and stated that the movie is a standalone. It's not a prequel nor a sequel. So, that should tell you something.
Yeah. I think it is a couple years after The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. So maybe Rey gave birth to Matt Smith.
Maybe she did, honestly. Who knows, man?
And he's the new Palpatine.
I hope he's Milo from Morbius again.
That'd be awesome.
That was a great.
Was his name not Milo?
His name wasn't Milo. He had like a real name, and they were just like, "We're gonna call you Milo because all the Milos
but there was a guy named Milo.
Yeah, but he died, I think. So they were like, "We're just gonna call you Milo, like our friend who died." And then they cut like 40 years, and Matt Smith is a grown ass man, and they're just calling him Milo. Spoiler alert for Morbius, everybody. He dies, and they're like, "Milo, no!" Like they don't even call him his real name as he's dying. It's crazy.
I just looked up Matt Smith Morbius, and the first thing that comes up is Matt Smith talking about Morbius, admitting he's confused about his character.
Oh yeah, he even was like, I don't know what his name even is. That's awesome. Speaking of confusing, Michael Bay is coming back for Transformers, maybe?
Yeah.
Do you care about Transformers? Like, even I'm not a huge Transformers guy, but I care like a little bit.
Not really at all. Just before we move fully past the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Morbius bus, because that bus has so many stops. Also hilarious, Adria Arjona's in that. But
True.
Matt Smith is listed on IMDb as playing Milo, but that was not his name. So we'll never know what his name really was. But I really don't care about the Transformers franchise that much. I saw Transformers 1 last year. Is that when that came out? And that one was
Yeah.
all right.
People acted like that was like the greatest thing ever made. I thought it was
Oh,
it was fine.
I know someone who thought it was the greatest thing ever made. I
It was
saw
like
it with them.
it was fine. I think it's just people have been burned by Transformers movies for so long that there was one like okay one and it seemed revolutionary, but like I don't know. I thought it was I
Yeah.
gave it like 3.5. I didn't dislike it. I just thought it was
Yeah.
like a good solid movie.
Yeah, it was decent, but it wasn't like groundbreaking or anything. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
I don't think so.
it should have been called
Lucian Crown.
Transformers OK.
Milo's name was Lucian Crown.
Oh, okay. That's an awful name.
Lifelong friend of Michael Morbius.
I gotta rewatch that movie, man. That movie sucked.
They
Ugh.
had hemophilia. My,
Well, wait, what's hemophilia? I'm gonna look that up here. Hemophilia. It's a genetic bleeding disorder where the blood doesn't clot properly due to a deficiency in clotting factors. It can lead to prolonged bleeding from cuts, injuries, or even internally in joints and muscles. That sounds like something straight out of a Final Destination movie. And there's going to be a new one of those coming soon.
nice. Nice. Yep,
Took a little
confirmed.
bit of a roundabout
That was
way.
good. After, I mean, Bloodlines made like almost $300 million worldwide, just
Yeah.
crazy numbers. This seemed inevitable. I'm glad they're moving on it pretty quickly because I think this is such a fun franchise. Put one out every other year. I'll be there every time. You could do so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I hope it's good.
Bloodlines was good. It was fun. It was a fun
I
time.
really enjoyed Bloodlines. I'd love to see them take this franchise somewhere really silly. Like I really want like different time period Final Destination stuff.
Like a
Don't know if
Wild
they'll ever do it.
West.
Exactly,
That'd be
Wild
sick.
West, like feudal, like ancient feudal China. Just do like really silly stuff.
Yeah.
Just
They
go
should
all
do
over the
an
place.
animated one like Predator of Predators or whatever it
That's
was called.
so true.
And just do like Final Destination. I don't know. I don't
That
know
would
what
actually
the
rock.
subtitle would be, but
Do one in space. That might be too easy, actually. It's hard not to die in space, probably. Do one
yeah.
in like I don't know, man. You could just do so many things with this. But
Yeah.
hopefully soon. Can't wait to be scared of something else.
Yeah. Now I'm terrified every time I step outside of a restaurant that's floating in the sky. I'm like, well,
I
this
know.
could kill me. A piano could fall on my head right now.
Every time I'm on a glass floor 300 feet in the air, I'm shaking in my boots a little
With
bit
a room full of strangers jumping up and down on the glass floor as it's
as it's
creaking and cracking
cracking.
below us. And nobody's looking down at the ground. I'm terrified.
It's kind of hard to miss all the creaking, honestly. It's
Yeah, I
like
mean, the
little
whole
one.
building was like, "Urgh!" And everybody in there is like, wow, this band is playing a weird version of this song. Like, all right. They were kind of asking for it.
Yeah, especially that little kid with the fucking coin. He had it coming.
I like that kid. I wanted him to live. I was like, this kid sucks. This is awesome. Keep him around. They didn't.
Speaking of keeping annoying kids around, we had a bit of a news report this week that has since
Oh,
been seemingly debunked. I don't know if I'm ready to call it fully debunked. I'm holding out the copium. We'll see. But earlier this week, Jeff Snyder, famously cool, normal guy who's
very normal guy. Before we get into that, he had a tweet escapade a couple of weeks ago where he's talking about why he's banned from like press screenings. Did you see that?
Oh, I saw that. I've never wanted to unsee something more in my life.
Wait, I gotta look up exactly what he said.
Yeah, perfect.
Um, banned from press screenings.
It's an insane.
Oh,
Oh man, it's incredible. Famously normal,
oh,
cool guy.
yeah.
Never done
Oh, I
anything
can't
wrong.
find it. No, he's a fucking freak, apparently. Oh, what did it? I can't find the
Yeah, let me
actual
see
tweet
if I
now.
can find it. Jeff
But dude, it was like an all-time post.
It was incredible. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, here it is. I've got it right here. So it was when
Oh,
the
yeah.
stick figure drawing of the person was going around. And it was like, share a piece of movie theater lore about yourself. And Jeff Snyder, at the end Snyder, was like, yeah, this is a good time to bang this tweet off. And he said, I've received oral sex in a theater 3 times, including one time at a press screening at the ArcLight. Some of you were there. Now guess the movies. This is
And
not
then
a fun game. I don't want to play.
this man has been complaining for years about being uninvited to things like press
Yeah.
screenings. And someone replied to him and said, why am I not invited to every screening? And he said, don't blame me, blame the publicist who blew me. I'm not going to apologize for having an active sex life. It's not like we bothered anyone. We were very discreet. Besides, the movie was a stinker despite its 11 Oscar nominations.
What movie was it?
Gross, man. I hate.
I'm going to look up what movie did Jeff Snyder get blown at.
Oh. Let's see what Google AI says. Famously,
Google
real weird
AI
guy.
is telling me a Yahoo Entertainment article from 2015 features Jeff Snyder discussing the movie 50 Shades of Grey and its themes of sex and relationships. It is unlikely that the article is suggesting he personally received oral sex during the filming of the movie. Let's see. I'm on Twitter now.
He said something else in the past, but I forget what it was. But he's just always up to no good. He took like a shirtless picture of him in his car, and he said something really weird, but I forget what it was. But, all right, whatever. Normal guy, really. The unfortunate thing is he does get a lot of stuff right. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he doesn't get everything right.
Well, that's why he was getting rewarded in the press screen.
He's not always right, but when he is, and he's real weird about it. So anyway, he said Robin is going to be in the Batman Part 2. James Gunn, I'm going to pull up James Gunn's tweet specifically because I think it's a little interesting.
Yeah, pull up James Gunn's tweet, and then I actually just found Jeff Snyder's response to James Gunn's tweet.
Oh, perfect. All right, so an account tweeted that Robin's reportedly in the script for the Batman Part 2. James Gunn replied and said, guys, please stop believing this nonsense. I think 6 of us have read the script. No one knows anything about the Batman 2. Look. I think he's being right. He's obviously not being wrong. He doesn't say Robin's not in the movie.
Yeah, well, here's what Jeff Snyder had to say about it. He said, sounds like another denial from Jimbo. Why not just say Robin isn't in the script? Seems simple, right? I know why he isn't saying that. ...
I hate to agree with Jeff Snyder. I did not.
And then someone said, so you are saying you have a source that is one of those 6 people? And Jeff Snyder responded and said, I had a threesome with 2 of those people. What is this guy's problem?
What, man? Oh, God. That's if you. Oh my God. Okay. He does have like very personal beef with James Gunn. Like frequently. Like James Gunn denies stuff and he hates that because then he can't lie.
Yeah, I would understand not being able to lie. Sucking.
Yeah, it must be brutal. He's been right about stuff in the past, though. Like he said, Superman has a good message and will do well in February. How could he have known that?
Did he know?
All right. Anyway, do you want to see Robin in the Batman Part 2? Whether or not this is true or false or a lie.
I want to see whoever Matt Reeves wants to put in the Batman 2. Honestly,
that's fair.
If he wants to put Robin in, I'm all for it. If he's like, I don't want Robert Pattinson with Robin yet, whatever.
Yeah,
sure, fine by me. I trust him.
So. Yeah, that's I do agree. I just also really want to see Robin here.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a Robin no matter what.
I'm gonna get in 14 years after whatever happens with the Batman franchise happens. Yeah, there will eventually be a Robin. It'll probably be Damian Wayne, which is fine. I'm happy to get any Robin, but
Do you think
I
that they make Dick
really,
Grayson Robin in the Batman if they do that?
if there is a Robin in the Batman, I think it's got to be Dick Grayson, or they go like a little more fun with it and get like Carrie Kelly or something, like do like one of the kind of Elseworlds Robins. But I think it would be Dick Grayson. I think the stage has been set. I really think that Robert Pattinson's Batman with a Robin is like perfect post the Batman, all about hope and he can save this kid so he doesn't become like him. I think that is like perfect. Perfect.
Mm.
But if it
Yeah.
doesn't happen, it's okay. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be. If it does though, I might cry tears of joy because I just want to see Robin so bad. And I think Robin is fun in like a more grounded universe.
Yeah.
Like I think that it's cool. But also make
What
it
would
not
you
grounded.
think if Matt Reeves just like we don't see Robin in the Batman 2, we just see like his costume like up on a wall or something and maybe the Joker wrote on it and like maybe that Robin's already dead. Would that be kind of
Um
cool or
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that historically speaking, but
has that happened before? I was just spitballing.
hey, if they did a Jason Todd, I think that's fine.
Hmm.
Dick Grayson, on the other hand, that's insane to do that. There's
Who would do
literally
that?
already a Robin whose whole thing is dying by the Joker, and this is like a 30-year-old Batman or a 30-year Batman. Just do. Oh, he's so weird, man. So weird. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah,
At least
hopefully
he
we see
didn't
the
kill
Robin
Jimmy
though.
Olsen though.
Immediately. That's
That was just a random guy pretending to be Jimmy Olsen.
just so many weird things. Like just change like whatever. Not doing a Snyder rant thing in this point. Although I do feel like I come off as a Snyder fan a lot of the time in this because I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not that anti, but whatever. Just make it
Mm.
Jason Todd. It's like that's the whole point. Is like, and everyone already thought it was Jason Todd, and then he was like, and then Justin Bieber was like, "It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the Robin," and he posted like a picture.
What?
You haven't heard of this? He
No, I
posted a
gotta
picture
Google this.
of the Batman v Superman script before the movie came out. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, Justin Bieber's gonna be Robin." And this is a real thing.
What?
He posted the script like
Why did he do
embargoed.
that? Why did he have a script?
I and the script is like has his name on it. Just
Yeah, just as
Bieber.
Bieber. Oh my
Oh,
god.
good times, man. The pre Batman v Superman days was truly something else.
Ugh. Special
Good
times.
times, man. Good times. All right, we have one last bit of Batman news, and then we can get into the actual movie stuff.
And we can get into weapons.
Hell yeah. Speaking of weapons, Zach Kreger, director of weapons, has talked more about his DC studio or DC script that he has that he wrote and he loved and he said it's like one of his favorite things ever. This is by no means in development. A lot of people are like reporting on it as if it's like a thing currently in the works. I don't know if we'll see it anytime
He hasn't
soon.
even pitched it yet.
Yeah, he hasn't pitched it. I don't think it will happen anytime soon, but it's called Henchman, and it's about a low-level henchman in Gotham City that incapacitates Batman, and it would feature Harley Quinn and the Joker, and seemingly Batman, I'm assuming.
Mm.
So there's like a Batman the Animated Series episode similar to this, where like a guy accidentally takes out Batman, and he's like all of a sudden this like cool guy who's just he completely accidentally does it. I think it's really fun. And I think Zach Kreger should be able to do whatever he wants whenever he wants, quite frankly. I think he's earned it.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be allowed to do whatever he wants, at least for his next movie, especially after how much money Weapons has brought in already. So
Absolutely.
I think if he wants this to get made, it will. This next movie
I
he's doing
agree.
is Resident Evil,
Mhm.
and then I don't know what he's doing after that.
Yeah.
So
I think he has Resident Evil and I think he has like a horror sci-fi script or something.
mm,
And this would be after those two. I think I read. I don't know for sure. But this could be fun, man. I don't think it works now like I think it would have to be he would have to do a couple stuff in between just to get the DCU kind of. You can't have Batman's first appearance be like taken out by a henchman. I
Yeah.
think I feel like that might be pushing it. And then of course, and I don't think you could do this as like a standalone Elseworlds thing when you
Right.
already have two Batmen running around. I think that's pushing it. So I hope it does get made eventually. It just seems like it's rough timing, but like you said, he's got some stuff in the works. So
Yeah. So this is going to be
hopefully,
a couple years out anyway.
definitely, I think it
But
could be really fun, man. People have talked for years about how they want like a Batman horror movie, essentially, where it's like from the point of view of the henchman, and it's that whole
yeah.
thing. And I mean, it's kind of like that. It would really rock. It really would. It, I think it's really cool how many directors have come out and been like, I really want to do something in the DCU. Like, I can't
Yeah.
not to shit on the MCU because obviously I'm a fan of the MCU. Don't mean to be that guy,
What?
but like, I can't imagine a world where Zach Kreger comes out and he's like, yeah, I really want to do like a MCU movie. You know, like
Yeah.
it seems that the DCU is really getting all like the actual not saying people in the MCU aren't like doing art, but it seems like the DCU is really just trying to get people to do what they want to do. And it's working. People there's so many stories you could tell in the DCU.
Yeah. Yeah, because James Gunn is giving them creative freedom to make their movie just set in his universe. It's not like
Absolutely.
a MCU movie with your name attached to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
That you have no final say over and it has
yeah.
to check
And
all
they
these
tell you what to
boxes and
add, who's the
yeah.
villain going to be and
Yeah, exactly. Uh
so,
this is exciting. It could be
yeah.
really cool. It really could.
I'm excited for it. But
I
before
hope
we get into the future of Kreger, we've got to get
nice.
into the current Kreger
Nice.
in theaters this week, Weapons, which is like blowing its expectations out of the water for it already has like doubled its production value
I think
in
it's made
first
about
week.
70 million opening
Yeah,
weekend. It's
I thought I saw like
completely
78 or something,
that
and its
sounds right.
production value was like something in the 30s.
It completely overperformed. I think it was originally going for like a 40-50 million dollar worldwide opening, which was
Which
already
even
like
that,
really, really good. Original horror movie, really great opening. And then it grossly overperformed and has already practically doubled its budget. It is
yeah,
wild, man. It really is. People like good movies.
yeah,
People
people
like
love bringing weapons to the theater. They love getting Kreger for Kreger. The
Prager for
hashtags are
Prager.
everywhere. The movement
uh,
was strong, man.
what did you think about Weapons?
I liked Weapons a lot. Before we get into should we? Because this movie pretty heavily relies on spoilers.
Yeah,
Because
it
the
is a
marketing of it didn't give a lot of it away. So I don't know if you
yeah.
wanted to do just like a top touch, like baseline spoiler free bit,
Yeah, we could do very general
and
spoiler
then
free and then
yeah.
like
So
very quick.
the basic premise of the movie is at 2:17 a.m. in this like small rural Pennsylvania town or like suburban town.
Shout out
They
Pennsylvania.
shout out to PA. 17 kids in an 18 kid classroom just disappear at 2:17 a.m. with like no real explanation. And that's the premise of the movie, and then it goes
And
deeper,
they
and we
all
follow the teacher and the one of the fathers, principal, and a cop and a junkie.
yeah. And yeah, and the kids they're all seen on all these different cameras and footage running away. So it's not like it's there's something weird going on. It's not like they were all like kidnapped or something. It's
Mhm.
they seemingly chose to just get up and run away and were never seen again.
Yeah,
And who did it? Did someone do it? Did what's going on? Who
that's the
knows?
question. That's what
I
got all the butts and seats.
exactly. And great marketing campaign. Really, the trailers were really effective without giving away too much. It made you genuinely want to know what's going on. Some really fun, like little posters they put out, and the before any trailer came out, it was just a security camera footage, so it already got people talking about it. Really, really good marketing campaign. Clearly working. But I gave this movie a big fat 4.5. I
Mm.
really, really enjoyed it. I think it's currently my fourth favorite of the year.
Mm,
I really it worked really really well for me. I love Barbarian. Barbarian's
yeah,
probably one of my
same.
favorite horror movies ever, and yeah, Zach Kreger, he really works for me. And
He's got
it
it.
seems like he's got it. It seems like it's like hit or miss for some people. Like I don't think his style works for everybody, but
Hmm.
it definitely works for me. I think this movie is really scary when it wants to be, really fun when it wants to be. The jumping around from different viewpoints would be really easy to get messy, and I think it can maybe get a little messy, but I think it works really well in the end. And yeah, really, really enjoyed it. I'll
Yeah,
leave my spiel there.
heck yeah. I gave it 4 stars. I liked
Go.
it. There are some parts of it that I was like, all right, I don't know. I
Mm,
thought that I really enjoyed the jumping around the different point of views and like slowly revealing information through that. I thought that was awesome, but then it just like kept jumping around to like more and more people. I feel like the last two kind of like chapters or point of views or whatever were it kind of felt weaker, especially because it was coming off
whoa.
of a high from the cop Paul and James, the drug addict perspective. I thought those two were like the best like parts of the movie. I was fully in on that. And then the principal stuff when it's revealed who's behind all of it, I was kind of like, okay.
Mm.
And then the last one with the kid, spoilers by the way.
Oh yeah, we'll go into spoilers.
Yeah. Well, with the kid's perspective, I was kind of like it was giving me a lot of backstory, but I felt like I already like picked up on most of the stuff.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
really
that's
I
fair.
enjoyed the ending a lot, but it felt like I had to get through a decent amount of the kid's
Yeah,
story to get to
that's
the ending.
that's really interesting because the ending one was probably my favorite one, and I thought the cop one was the one that we didn't really need. I thought that like
Interesting.
just because we get pretty much all of his stuff through Julia Garner's character and the junkie character, that when
Hmm.
we did the cop stuff and then went right to the junkie and got like the same thing, I thought that maybe we could have cut out some of the cop stuff. His story kind of set up more like personal stuff as opposed to playing into the whole mystery going on. Like it was like, oh, his father-in-law is mad at him and he cheated, and his wife's gonna be mad at him. But I
Yeah.
did like it. I just think that's the one that I thought was maybe a little not needed. As much as I love
Mm.
Alden Ehrenreich.
Yeah, I just love the dynamic of the cop and the drug addict. I thought Austin
Yeah,
Abrams like stole the movie for me.
he's
Like every
great.
scene he was in, he was incredible. And he was so funny. This movie is also really funny.
It is.
like like when he's searching through the house and he sees the Willow Blu-ray, he's like, "Oh fuck, Willow." Like basically every line and every delivery that Austin Abrams did in this was like 10 out of 10.
He
And
was
he's one
really
of
great.
the only original cast members that stuck it out and stayed in the movie.
Yeah, he might be the only
So
one.
I think he is because originally Josh Brolin's character was going to be played by Pedro Pascal.
Which I gotta say, love Pedro. I think Josh Brolin is the guy
Yeah,
for this one.
yeah. I want to go
I
through
can't.
the original ones and compare them to
Mm,
who ended up playing them and see if you think
yeah.
that the original one
Oh hell
or
yeah.
this one is better.
I
So
think.
Julia Garner originally was going to be played by Renata Rensfay, the woman from The Worst Person in the World. I'm not super familiar with her stuff, so I
She
don't
was
really have an
just.
opinion on it. But
I just know her from A Different Man, and
yeah,
she's in
yeah.
something earlier this year, but I forget what it was. I'm going
Mm.
Julia Garner. I think she nailed it. I think there's something. Hold on, I'm looking up the other one. Oh, was she not in
Presumed
something this
Innocent.
year?
She was
Maybe
in the
I'm just
show
thinking of
Presumed
A
Innocent.
Different Man.
Yeah, I only know her from A Different Man. That's the only thing I've seen her
Oh,
in.
she was
So.
cast in the Backrooms movie. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and
Of
Sentimental
course.
Value.
Yeah.
She is like that's a big movie.
Right. That's
But
the same
yeah,
director of Worst Person in the World, right? They're
yeah, I
running it
think so.
back.
A lot of Oscar buzz just from the festival
Yeah.
premieres. Anyway, I'm going Julia Garner. I think she was really good. I think she like. I don't know. I think she like. I don't know how to describe this. I feel like she has like a very kind of innocent vibe to her. Like a. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think it works really well for the movie. She looks very young. Like, I mean, she is young, right? I think she's pretty young, but she looks like very young and innocent. And I think it works for how we relate to her character and kind of, especially because like we're in spoilers, right?
Yeah.
It'd be really easy to like actually think the teacher had something to do with it. I feel like it's if you're expecting like a big twist or something, but I never really for a second thought that she did anything. And I feel like that is partly because of Julia Garner, but I'm sure the other person would have been good too. But
yeah. So that was who was gonna play. What's her name? Justine.
And I think Benedict Wong's character Marcus was
gonna be
originally
Brian Tyree Henry.
Yeah, who I really like Brian Tyree Henry. I can't lie.
Yeah, I do as well. But
I really like Benedict Wong too, though. I don't know. I feel like I'm good either way. Like I think they're both good.
Yeah. I'm trying to find. I know that I can't remember who was supposed to play the cop also before Alden Ehrenreich.
Oh yeah, I really enjoy how many hot dogs him and his husband were about that. They had like a plate of
7 hot dogs or something.
7 hot dogs, like 5 cookies, a bunch of chips, and like carrots or something. Like, these guys are
and when his husband is bringing it to him, he does a little. Ooh. Like he's excited to eat.
Nothing like chowing down on hot dogs while watching a documentary about parasites and cordyceps.
Yeah. What a romantic evening.
Yeah, really. And then so who's gonna play what's his name? I
can't remember who was supposed to play it.
At some point. I don't think it was anyone like super famous.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it was somebody. I think Alden Ehrenreich was great in it. So.
I think he was really good. I agree. Where is this? I swear it was just. Yeah, I don't think it was like a super big. Whatever. Now it's just gonna bother me. So I was gonna make a video about this.
I know it's bothering me also. I gotta know, but I can't find it anywhere. Every single article I'm looking at now is just talking about everybody else except.
Yeah, was he always supposed to be part of it? I don't think he was. Oh, Tom Burke.
Tom Burke, yes, that's who it was. Yeah. Fake Mad Max.
I was gonna say he's the not real Mad Max.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like him. I think I like Alden Ehrenreich for this role though.
Yeah, I think Alden was really good in this.
He's got such a cop look to him. He's got such a cop vibe and look to him with that mustache.
Yeah, with the mustache, he looks like every young cop, I think.
Exactly. But yeah, I think everyone in this was really good.
The performances were awesome.
Madigan, who I wasn't super familiar with before this, I don't think, unless I'm missing something she was in. I'm looking at her filmography now. Oh, she was in Antlers. I guess I've seen something she's in.
No, I was not familiar with her, but she crushed it.
She was fantastic. So we're in spoilers. So the whole it's not. It presents you with enough information to figure it out, so it doesn't feel like a big twist, unless you're the guy that was in the row in front of me who figured everything out way after it was made clear.
Oh, I've got comments on the crowd I watched this movie with. I'm holding that for later.
Nice. I gotta say, I had a very lucky, great crowd. No complaints, which is had some rough ones the past couple of weeks. So it was great. So in IMAX, I didn't know they were doing weapons in IMAX.
Yeah.
Really, really. I did this a couple times. I can't even pretend. Jump scares just get me so bad, man. I'm just and there were some really good jump scares in this. The ceiling one early on.
The ceiling one is good, yeah.
Held me. But yeah, so we kind of slowly learn. It's hinted at a lot that it is like supernatural at the very least, and then
Mhm.
we're kind of like they write witch on Julia Garner's car, and that's we you don't really think much of it. At least I didn't think much of it until later on. But like
Yeah.
they're slowly but surely giving you more and more stuff to lead to the conclusion of a witch being involved, some sort of magic, supernatural entity. And then we kind of see her. Is it the first time we see her during Austin Abrams doing his like running, or is she in the office with Marcus before that?
I think that's after, because Marcus's chapter is after
Oh, okay. Yeah.
James's. But we see she's kind of hinted at throughout, like when people are having dreams or nightmares
Oh,
of Julia
yeah, yeah.
Garner and Josh Brolin's character Archer. They like both have dream sequences where somebody is like wearing like makeup, like in a similar way to how Aunt Gladys is in the movie. So it's kind of hinted at throughout, but then I think it is James's where we see her for the first time, like in the woods.
Just hanging out.
Yeah,
Which
very unsettling.
I guess is she just like messing with them, like with the dreams and the because at one point we see her at the table, kind of like doing a thing. Is she like astral projecting and just messing with them? But she also is like trying to be secretive, like she's very much like
Yeah,
trying to avoid attention. So I don't know what if or maybe I mean it's probably just for us more than anything. But I'm
yeah,
thinking like the in universe reason for her popping up. I don't know.
yeah.
Not
Well,
not anything against
there's
the movie.
not everything in here is apparently like super meaningful, because the floating AR above the
That was
house
so
in
funny.
Archer's dream, Zach Kreger has like gone on to be like, yeah, I don't know, I just thought it looked cool, kind of,
Yeah,
because he's
which he's
into the thing that like David Lynch is into, where like they meditate and
mm,
whatever, and then they get deep into their subconscious. And he's like, that was an image that popped up when I was, doing my meditation, and I just thought that it looked cool, so I put it in the movie.
it
I
is
don't really
really
know what it
interesting
means.
because it definitely feels it just feels like kind of weird when it happens and people there's a lot of great readings of this movie and one of the big popular ones is school shootings, which I think mostly comes from the Archer dream part. That's it. I mean, the whole
Yeah,
movie is obviously,
it comes
kids
from
going
that
missing in
and
the
a
classroom.
kid's. Yeah.
It's clear and then the 217 people have been interpreting as 2022, I think, bill that would have helped gun control in some way, and it 217 voted no.
Mm.
People have been. I don't know if there's much to that because I think I read that Krager had a close friend. I forget his name. Um,
Yeah, he had a close friend die, and he wrote this like kind of as a way of coping or whatever, or
yeah,
grieving.
and I believe
So,
that friend died at 217 is what why it's
okay.
217. I don't know if that's I could be spreading misinformation on the internet, but I think school shootings, I think that's like a valid read of the movie. I think there's a lot of valid reads. I think at its core it's just kind of about grief and how that affects different people and communities and how people move through it. But
Yeah.
something that kind of broad, it's easy to jump to school
Hmm.
shootings, drug use, like there's a lot of really interesting reads of the movie
Yeah.
that I enjoyed quite a bit.
Yeah. I feel like it was just about the different ways like different people grieve and stuff. And that's why you get each individual character and they all react to it like differently, to this one
Yeah.
traumatic event. So that was kind of my read on it. I thought originally going into it, I thought that it was going to be about like a school shooting or something like that. But then as I was watching it, I just felt like I couldn't connect those dots like as solidly.
Yeah.
So just because it was like, well, I mean, there's a way to draw that conclusion, but I don't know. To me, I was like it could be part of it, but it just felt more just basic grief in
Yeah.
general.
That's fair. I think I mean, Archer's dream is the only real time we like see a gun in the movie, and it has a 217. So I think it's really easy to that kind of be the starting point. And I think the focus on the cops doing like nothing pretty much and like being very silly and very, they're really not doing that
Yeah.
much, and the parents are trying to get on them about like I think that kind of leads to the school shooting read as well.
Hmm.
And
And the
the whole
bullying of the one kid
exact
left in the class. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. All of that does point towards that. Whether or not that was Kreger's intention, it seems like it's not. But another interesting read is just the how the old people in society just kind of fail young people, and we like literally see that with Amy Madigan's character feeding off of young people. And I think that that could kind of play into the school shooting aspect, where it's like the old people are doing nothing, like literally just feeding off of the youth of the kids as they're going through this like traumatic stuff. And I think
Mhm.
that's another interesting. The whole thing is like we hear parasites a lot throughout the movie. There's the documentary we're talking about Julia Garner's character Justine, right? Justine
Yeah, just
is early on in the movie when we see her actually teaching in the class, she's teaching about parasites. So I think I was waiting for like an actual literal parasite twist ever since I heard that. I was like, oh, we're doing like a parasite thing. But it's like the witch is the parasite here, literally feeding off the kids to like keep herself younger. And I don't even know where I'm going with this. It's just the Amy Madigan's really good in this, man. She's
yeah.
the whole witch part's great. And the I don't know. Should we go to the ending real quick? Because
Well, before we get I just the Gladys character is like a to me was like a living manifestation of grief. Like she's affecting all the people that she has under her control. It's like they're being affected by grief or like a traumatic event. Because like at the end when they're like, oh, they couldn't talk, his parents never recovered because they were like in grief for so long or whatever.
yeah.
Josh Brolin's character is able to snap out of it quickly because he's only very briefly there. And then the
Mm.
kids, it's like some of them are able to start talking again, but most of them are just like silent.
Yeah, and no
So that
matter what,
was
they're forever changed.
yeah,
Like the in the opening bit, she says like, "Oh, what are the exact words? They never came back or something about the kids." Where we know that they eventually found the kids, but they were never
right,
themselves again. They never came
right,
back to. So yeah,
yeah,
that's a great read.
yeah. But then the ending is a lot of people have issues with it. I personally I loved the ending. I thought it was so funny. It was just funny, man. Like
I could not agree more. I honestly don't get how people have an issue with the ending. I think
I think a lot of people are expecting it to be a horror movie, so they're expecting it to maintain some sort of seriousness to it and
yeah,
not go full kind of like we're in broad daylight. 17 children are chasing this old lady around who's
who
running around screaming for
has
help, jumping through windows. Like,
this. I don't want to get too dramatic. This might be one of my favorite endings ever. I love this whole bit so much. It's so. First off, it's just satisfying seeing this. We've seen this woman like the poor kid Alex, man. It's so sad that little kid's a great actor. It's so sad what he's going through the whole time. And it's just because of this woman, and he just looks so sad all the time, and it's devastating. And then we get to see this woman who did all that get literally ripped apart by the same kids that she affected in the first place. And it's so funny. And there's like, it's sorry, it's them all jumping through the glass windows, and there's like
it's
people just
so
sitting
good.
there, and then they just start screaming. And and later on, when Josh Brolin's like following the track, the woman just goes, "Oh, there's a man in the kitchen." It's just that, and it's such a long sequence. And oh man, it's so Amy
And the
Madigan is
shot
just
the shot where we're following the like one kid that's like catching up to Gladys. Oh, it's incredible. Like jumping through windows, through doors. It's awesome.
it really is incredible. It's so satisfying. And uh I did not so the original like planned for the ending was gonna be
Insane.
yeah, I think this one is so much better. It's not even funny. It was originally going to be Julia Garner and Josh Brolin go around town to like specifically gyms and stuff, and they use the magic to control their people, and they have like an army go up against Gladys's army to try and take her down. What?
The Captain America Civil War, the ending
Yeah,
of weapons.
exactly. That would feel a lot. That would feel like I said before I don't get how people think this is a bad ending, and I don't. But I don't get how that would be better in any way. Like I think even people that don't like this ending, surely they agree that's worse.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of agrees. The ending they went with is definitely better. I just think not a lot of people love not many people love a lot of comedy in a horror movie.
Yeah,
And this one definitely has a lot of comedy in it.
definitely.
Like the whole Austin Abrams character is just like so funny. The
Oh,
way he
he
delivers
is.
every line. When Alden Ehrenreich searches through his pockets and gets poked by the needle, that whole
I
sequence is
when
incredible.
they're like they have to like team up to go get to the house, and he leaves Austin Abrams in the car, and he's like, "How do I know you're not going to take the money for yourself?" And he just
Yeah.
closes the door. Their whole
Austin Abrams is really good in this.
he
Also,
is.
we gotta shout this out. There's a cameo from Justin Long in
Oh my
here.
god, there is.
That
People in
was
my
incredible.
theater audibly gasped.
Dude, that was me in my theater. Because I was talking to Rebecca on the way over to the theater, and she's like, "Oh, I saw something like somebody makes an appearance or something." And I was like, "Oh, don't like tell me anything." And I was like, "But I hope it's Justin Long if it's anything, because that would be awesome. Because he's in Barbarian and everything, so it would make sense." And she was like, "No, I don't know who it is." I was totally convinced because she was like, "I don't even know who Justin Long is." And I was like, "He's the guy from Barbarian. What the hell?" But
You get
then,
mad at her for not knowing
yeah,
after
but she
that.
knew that it was Justin Long in Weapons. But yeah, when he popped up, I was like, "Oh, hell yeah!"
That did rock.
I would have loved if he popped up like in Barbarian and he was just in the rest of the movie.
That would
Where he
have been
just
awesome.
pops up halfway through and is there now.
That would have been awesome. His bit was funny too. How he just lets Archer in to check the camera after the wife specifically said no, and she's just watching in the
Yeah.
back like this.
Yeah, at first I was like, did he just wait for the husband to get home or did he go to like a
Yeah.
new house? And then when it's like, oh yeah, he's just at the same house. Like,
Really funny movie. The bit towards the end before the chase where Austin Abrams keeps getting up and running at Archer. And he just keeps knocking him down, and he does the same scream every time. So he goes, ah! He just keeps, and he's going from like different
he's
angles.
getting
Yeah,
ragdolled. It's not like,
yeah, Josh Brolin's just throwing him around.
oh
That killed me. Austin Abrams was at one point going to be Sentry in Thunderbolts, and I never liked that casting. After seeing this movie, I was kind of like, I could kind of see the Sentry. I think Lewis Pullman's a better pick, but I was like, you know what? I get it actually.
yeah, that's funny. I never knew that. He was awesome in this.
He's really funny. It was really good, man.
Yeah.
I really do like the way it shifts from each, like when it opens up with Justine, it's almost like kind of like a thriller more than anything else, where it's like these people are after her,
Totally.
what's going on, and we see her hook up with Alden Ehrenreich, and then where do we go to after that? Is it Archer after that? I
After
think it
that's
is.
Archer, yeah.
And then Archer, it's like just this. It's just sad. It's just even more
Yeah.
sad
He's like
from Archer's
sleeping in
point of
his
view.
son's bed.
Yeah, and he's like missing stuff at work, and then they meet up, and we hop over to Alden Ehrenreich, and then it's like just a cop thing for a while, and then we meet
Yeah.
Austin Abrams, and then we go there, and it's like comedy for a bit. It just turns into like a straight up comedy. He goes into that house, and he's just taking the forks, and he just sees all the kids in the basement, and he just starts. And then the phone call, he's like, they're just standing there staring at the wall or some shit.
Yeah.
So wait, how do I get my money?
Yeah. Oh, what was the thing where he's like, I don't want to go into the cop station. Like it's scared. Like I'm phobic.
I'm phobic.
It's
It's
so good, man.
really, it's so scary, but so funny. The bit where, oh, Justine's sleeping in the car and the door opens up
Oh, that
and
was
it's
bad.
just slow. We
That's the
hear the
scariest part
car
for me.
door open. Oh my God, man. I was cringing. The, oh, another funny bit where Marcus is like chasing him for the first time, and Julia Garner runs in the store, and the cashier, as she's running out, is like, "You gotta leave," and she's like, "Fucking help me!" And then she's just running.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, oh man, I just the idea that kid going in and buying like 20 cans of chicken noodle soup every day, and no one's really thinking about it.
Yeah,
Which I've seen people use as like an actual criticism of the movie. I just think it's kind of funny. I don't think it's
yeah,
that big of a deal. But like you think that the one kid that didn't go missing buying enough chicken noodle soup for the whole class would ring some bells, would
right.
raise some alarms
The
in his
cops just
house
do
that's
not care.
covered. Yeah, in his house
Yeah.
that's covered by newspaper. Oh,
Oh,
and then when Gladys is like, yeah, his dad had a stroke recently, and he's just like sitting there. No one's gonna think about that. No one's
yeah.
gonna follow up.
Like, all right, I believe you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I got to talk about this lady that was sitting behind me at Weapons
Oh
because
yeah, let's
this
go.
might be the worst person I've ever seen a movie with.
Whoa, whoa.
First of all, we get there a little bit later, so we've missed a couple trailers. Devastating.
Already off to a rough start for you. Might as
No,
well
I
leave.
don't care. Yeah, I debated canceling the ticket and just going home. But we walk up, they've already spilt what I can only estimate to be about half their large bucket of popcorn on the floor somehow. And they're like on the edge. They're like the last two seats into the entrance, and it's all over the entrance. So now I'm stepping in popcorn. Whatever. Accidents happen. We sit down. The movie starts, and like you know how it starts in Justine's point of view, and you're going through, and then Josh Brolin starts like berating her at the meeting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happens, and I'm like, all right, cool. There's Josh Brolin. Awesome. We're going through, and then we get to Archer's point of view, and then the lady behind me goes, "Is that Josh Brolin?" And then like a minute later, yeah, that is Josh Brolin.
She's just saying this to herself, just
Out
loud.
loud, I think to like her husband sitting next to her,
Oh my
the
god.
popcorn fool.
The popcorn gobbler.
Yeah. Well, he's not gobbling, he's pouring it on the
That's
ground.
true. That's true.
But so she says that out loud, and I'm like, all right, that's crazy. And then we're getting to before that even. Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Oh no.
There's like like during the quietest part of the movie, this lady's chewing, I guess, popcorn as loud
Whatever's
as
left of it.
possible. Open mouth, out
Oh.
loud during a silent part of the movie.
Oh, come on,
Just
man.
loud enough for me to hear. I'm hearing her
Oh.
jaw. Like
Oh
I'm hearing
god.
noises that I shouldn't be hearing from a normal person chewing.
Oh.
Disgusting. That was the scariest part of the movie. And then just talking out loud throughout it. She starts talking like halfway through it to her husband, like, "Oh, this is reminding me of that one Nicolas Cage movie. What was it? Sticky Legs? Something
She did
Legs?"
not.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then the husband was like, "Oh, this is not as bad as that." I thought because like a gory thing had just happened, so I was like, "Oh, they're comparing like the gore or whatever." And I
Oh.
was like, maybe we don't need to talk out loud. And then the movie ends, and like towards the end, they bring up this Nicolas Cage movie again. I don't know why. And then during the credits, they bring it up a third time, and he's like, "Yeah." And she goes, "That was a bad movie." And then goes that the husband was like, "Oh, it wasn't as bad as that Nicolas Cage movie,
Oh
though."
my god, they're obsessed with long
I don't
legs.
know what was going on. They kept bringing it up, and they kept talking out loud,
Oh
and she was chewing so
god.
loud. I was like,
Oh.
"Ah." But like, how do you turn around and tell someone to chew quieter?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a full
That's
and like that's a person that she's gonna give me grief about giving her grief.
hey, fair.
So I said, "You know what? I'll just have to listen to this lady chewing super loud and recognizing Josh Brolin 25 minutes into the movie when
That
we've
is
already seen him."
hysterical. That's awesome. Oh my god. Did did I tell you about my theater the second time I saw Superman? The
I
Tom and Jerry Looney Tunes ass theater.
No, I don't think so.
When I walked in, a guy was like cleaning up a spill he had on the stairs, like a Diet Coke, and he was just trying to clean it up. And I guess he sat down. And the movie, throughout the movie, two people slipped going down the stairs. And it happens within like the first 30 minutes. Two people at different times both fell, and it just was killing me throughout. That just you
Oh,
saying the spill reminded me of it. That's brutal.
yeah,
That
it was pretty rough.
it's always bad like when someone's being disruptive at the movie theater, but during a horror movie especially, it's like
Yeah.
it's that's worse. There was a guy in front of me who was funny. I didn't really have a problem with it because he was just like audibly realizing stuff way later than like you'd think he would. So like the Gladys character's introduced throughout the Marcus part, and then the the like dad's like, "Oh, your Aunt Gladys is coming." Do you see like Alex is looking out the window? He sees Gladys come in, and then the next day he like sees her for the first time, and it's Amy Madigan. He goes like an audible gasp. And then at one point you see Josh Brolin has like red paint cans in the back of his car. And
Yeah.
then later on it's like the witch part and he goes, "Oh," like it's just it was so
Oh,
funny.
that's awesome.
Oh my god. And then like at one point Alden Ehrenreich has been like possessed or whatever and he's walking out to the car and the guy goes, "Uh-oh, that's not right." Oh,
I
it
love
was
watching horror movies with people that just like yell out things that like
yeah, they just can't help
are
it.
like yeah, like just like uh-oh, look out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he's
Like,
behind
yeah,
you.
man. Uh,
Oh yeah, that was he did very loudly go uh-oh when he snapped when Alex snapped the stick and the kid started chasing her. That was like oh man, that's like some of the hardest I've ever seen a whole theater laugh collectively. I
yeah.
guess because it was just super full, but like people were hooting and hollering.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Well,
good
I you
movie.
know where the theater would be hooting and hollering if it
Oh,
was in
I
theaters?
say it.
War of the Worlds
Yup.
2025.
Oh my
What a
god.
picture.
Speaking of a fun time.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Wow. What did you give War of the Worlds 2025?
Half a star. It honestly made me debate changing my whole rating system and giving Electric State like 1 star because
the,
it feels
the
disrespectful that Electric State is on the same level as War of the Worlds
the hurry up
2025.
the hurry up tomorrow effect.
Yeah, it was so fucking
I
bad.
I actually gave this movie 1 full star
Yeah, you're insane.
because I had fun watching it. A half star for me is like I didn't even have a good time. Like it could be the worst movie ever. If I'm having fun, it
It
like
is.
Hurry Up Tomorrow is I wanted to die genuine for like most of it. Like it was just but this I had it's bad. Don't get me wrong. I had so much fucking fun watching this movie. I just threw it on in the morning. I was losing my mind. I had the time of my life. I was taking notes because I knew I wanted to make a video about how bad it was. So my whole notebook, it's like 31:34 Ice Cube Sun. Well, I don't want to say what happens, but
Yeah,
don't
don't
want to
want to
spoil War of the
spoil War
Worlds.
of the Worlds
Yeah,
for
I guess that's
anybody
probably
out
fine.
there.
So did you have fun?
I kind of did for a little bit, but then after like I checked it because I was like, all right, this has been going on for a while. Like, it's like kind of funny to laugh at it, but
Yeah,
like, you
it
know, I
drags.
can only keep laughing at like Ice Cube being like, "What? Oh no! What the hell?" Like, I can only laugh at that. Yeah, live Ice Cube reaction. I can only laugh at that for so long. So like, all right, I'm probably like getting towards the end. Like a decent amount of stuff has happened. I pull it up. I'm like 15 or 20 minutes into the movie. I still had an hour left. And I was like, oh god. And then that last hour was a slog to get
Yeah,
through.
I kind of had a similar thing, but I was more like 45, 50 minutes in, and seeing I was like halfway, and I was like, all right, it can get less fun after that. It's really fun how long it takes to get to the like War of the World stuff. Like for so long, I was just like, is this just Ice Cube like doing regular security stuff? Like
It's just
where
him
are the
spying on his grown adult daughter.
yeah, don't eat that muffin. It can be bad. And he, It really is. Oh my god! And then like
Oh,
this
the
is
security
she like
briefing where he sounds
NASA's?
like he's just
Oh,
reading it.
that is incredible, Mr. President. The I have determined that the
Yeah.
but early on there's like I think it's the NASA woman. It might be someone else who
Oh
calls.
yeah, Eva Longoria, I believe.
Yeah, she calls and there's like these crazy weather things going on, and he's like, first off, the effects on it look terrible. The lightning looks ridiculous, and Ice Cube's just like, I'm here for the people. Like he doesn't even like.
I
Why
watch
is she
people,
telling
not
him?
weather.
Why is she telling him this? Who cares? Like what? He just doesn't even care about the craziest weather. And then oh my god, the asteroids start coming down, and she's like on site as the meteor starts to
Dude,
open.
what pissed me off the most was every time when they went to do a raid of whatever Ice Cube's son's alter ego was.
Anonymous, the whatever it was,
Yeah,
anonymous.
the anonymmus guy. They go to raid his thing. Why is the lady leading the raid on FaceTime?
Yeah.
That's not how that works, man. They don't do that. And then like there were so many times where they like were like, "Oh, we'll just do horrible editing and cut clearly in between takes and make it look like, oh, the phone is just glitching." That's
Oh
not how
my
that
god, yeah.
works, man.
The lag. You're doing a whole movie through a computer screen. Why through the Zoom meetings is Clark Gregg like you can't even get like 30 frames per second going? Is this like what are we doing?
Dude, and every line Clark Gregg had was like 80 yards.
Oh my god, yeah, that was incredible.
Like badly.
It's genuinely so bad. Like it's like
I was thinking though, I was like, I want to get a room of people and just watch this movie together. It seems like the perfect movie to just watch with a group of friends and laugh at how bad it is.
That is so true. Rent out a theater for like a couple $100.
Dude.
That's kind of the dream. That's kind of the dream. Oh my god. It's so much of this is just like stock footage of like things. Like when the aliens are involved, it's like stock footage of police or like stock footage of the military. And it's just like there's like 4 minutes straight of that. And it's Ice Cube in the corner, like he's like a reaction YouTuber.
Yeah.
And it's just him in the corner just looking at it, and sometimes he goes. They used the same clip so many times of him backing up his chair and going.
I also love that, like, in certain shots when he like leans his glasses down too much, you can see the green screen reflected.
Oh
in
my
his
god!
glasses.
Yeah, just looking at nothing. Oh my god have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like so much they just do like a second of random TikToks and it's so overstimulating and it's just that.
So.
That's what this movie feels like half the time. It's like Zoom call, Microsoft Teams call, alert, alert, alert. We're moving through different cameras. Beep, 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 ring, ring, ring. It's just so much shit all at once. And at the same time, it's like these horrific CG alien creatures. They're going through security cams, so it's already like 720p. Sometimes they make it blurrier on purpose, and it still looks bad. Like, how does it?
It's
still
so
look
bad,
good?
man. Oh, dude, when he's like, "Good morning, my drone."
He's just right clicking on fucking cameras and drones and planes, and he just right clicks and he says, "Commandeer." We haven't even talked about the Amazon of it all.
Oh,
one of
dude,
the best parts.
Roderick shows up to just do Amazon ads. They save the day with an Amazon ad.
It's the new Amazon Air. You just have to order something first, and it's just a scene of Ice Cube.
No, you forget. It's the future of delivery. Amazon Air.
Just a straight up ad read.
It literally was an ad read in the climax of the movie.
And then Ice Cube, the scene, like it's just someone OBSing Amazon and ordering a USB drive. Like it's literally, it's a real scene and it's just Amazon.com. It's crazy. And then of course the drone falls out of the sky and right next to a homeless man. And so they commandeer, they get his phone number, obviously, and they bribe him with a $1,000 Amazon gift card. And then he does it and he just has to flip it over. Oh my god.
It's so fucking funny how bad this movie is, man.
Oh, it really
when
is.
His daughter almost dies, and then he's like, she's like dying and she gets saved by Tesla. He's like, "There's a Tesla there. I'm gonna
Oh
commandeer the
yeah.
Tesla and drive you to a
Yeah.
hospital." So
And
she
then
gets in, and then he's like, "I get why you don't want to invite me to the wedding or whatever, or the baby shower."
And the best part of that was like it's the start of the alien invasion and the whole scene when she's in the car, there's nothing. There's no one running, there's no smoke,
Yeah,
there's no cars being like destroyed. It's
dude.
peaceful as can be.
Oh, this movie's so
Oh,
fucking funny.
it's so funny. I can't get over the opening bit where it's like she's showing him smoke and meteors and crazy lightning, and he's just like, "My
Yeah,
daughter's eating a muffin. I gotta get back
yeah,
to it." Like it's getting increasingly
yeah.
scary, and he just keeps ignoring it. It's
Ugh. Dude, I also loved when he just pulls up his dead wife's Facebook
oh
account.
my god,
Also,
yes.
I'm like almost 100% sure that the picture of his wife was an AI generated image.
I don't know if it was AI, but they definitely weren't all together at any point. So like the
No, no,
pictures
no.
at
Like
the end,
the picture of like the profile picture of his wife.
yeah.
That picture looked like it was AI generated. Like it looked smooth in odd places. It didn't look like they hired a random lady to like take a picture.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the family pictures were fucking
In their
egregious.
different shark shirts. Oh, the greatest line of all time. I am declaring a war of the worlds.
The Secretary of State just like either golfing or in the back of a car.
Yeah.
And like,
It's
why is Ice Cube involved in like all of these top
in
meetings with like
anything,
top
yeah.
heads of states? He's
Just a
just like some
guy.
random guy.
Yeah, I like when he gets
Like ever
locked in the
since mom
building.
died, you just worked all the time, and the building is locked out. And she goes, "Wow, you always wanted to be in there, and now you can't leave."
It's it has gotten like a crazy amount of buzz just for how bad it is. Like it's kind of
Dude,
everywhere for a bit. It's I
what was his friend's name? Star Killer or whatever, who gets
oh my
fucking
god.
nuked.
There was like 15 guys all getting nuked one by one. There's like Thelma and Louise. They had like the silliest
And Ice
names.
Cube kept going, "Get out of there!"
You gotta go! As they're happening
As
second.
missiles are launching at their house.
And then his
Where
son gets blown up and he has the iconic no! No! And he just walks away. No! No! Oh my god, the fucking picture that the
nonchalant
son
king.
makes of Ice Cube in the like
Oh
anonymous
my
hood, and
god.
it's like your data.
It's so fucking good,
He
man.
joins them immediately.
No, it was you.
I think
Oh,
this movie's gonna be like. I think it's gonna be like it's like I've seen. I'm not. This is not an original thought. I saw someone say this on Twitter. It's gonna be like the perfect time capsule movie, though. Like 30, 40 years from now, this movie sums up like right now so well. Or
Amazon
2020, I
Air.
guess it was filmed in 2020. They just held on
Yeah.
to it for a couple of years.
Thank
I
God they did.
I don't know if this is true, but Ice Cube apparently like refused to get the vaccine, so he had to drop out of a bunch of movies. And I wonder if this is a way to get him to be in the movie when he had to have a vaccine.
Also, the fucking poster is
Oh
so
my god.
goddamn funny. It's
Just
just Ice Cube's angry face and like a background. It's so bad, dude.
I just remembered when Ice Cube looks at the camera in the fridge to criticize his daughter's food. It's like,
Yeah. Like, what are we doing, man?
oh my god, it's so funny.
Ugh.
Uh, oh my god, it's literally like I can't emphasize enough. The whole movie is just Ice Cube going, just different faces at the camera the whole time, and they're never like convincing. Like you never really feel like anything's happening. It
Yeah.
feels like a very contained, like one alien
Oh,
maybe.
when he has to go to upload the killer virus or
Oh
whatever,
my
and the
god.
alien starts poking up through the floor, and he just goes, "Move, bitch, get out the way." What year is it, man?
And then he like
Uh,
dies. They try to make it seem like he died,
yeah.
and he's just back at the end. Oh
Oh
my
yeah, I
god.
forgot about this too. I just looked up Ice Cube War of the World's best moments, and
Oh
I'm
hell
just
yeah.
scrolling to
I'm
be
going through the
reminded
Reddit
of
thread.
glorious moments, man. Yeah, where he hacks his son's computer and deletes his games, and then his son FaceTimes him instantly and goes, "Did you just delete my game?"
It's like you gotta get a job.
Oh,
Oh my god, is this true? There's spelling mistakes in the news chyrons. I do
oh,
believe that
I'm
actually.
sure. Yeah,
Uh what is the budget? Do we know the budget of this?
like $5.
A $1,000 Amazon gift card.
Yeah.
War of the World's 2025 budget. Uh, no way it had a budget of 65 million. That must be the original.
No way. What?
That's
That's
Google
probably the
AI saying
Spielberg.
that. Yeah, that's what I mean. It must. I'm not seeing a budget. Streaming companies do normally not like to
The
give out their budget.
2025 film adaptation of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds reportedly had a budget of 65 million,
There
according
is
to Hollywood
no.
Reporter.
There's no way. This
There
movie
is
has a
no way.
65, double the production or double the budget of Weapons.
But they filmed it in 2020, so maybe it was.
They filmed what? They had to download OBS and get a bunch of people onto a Zoom call. That's
Yeah, but they had to
literally it.
pay Ice Cube. I need to know if there's any interviews with any people in the cast about War of the Worlds.
Oh
Like, I
my god.
need an interview with anybody.
Just Isaac Cube like
It's just reactions to it being horrible. Every Ice Cube reaction from War of the Worlds.
need War of the Worlds on physical media.
Dude, honestly, yeah. It's just people saying that this movie sucks. We know. Damn, so nobody's done any press for it. Ice Cube's son responds to trash reviews of War of the World. Oh no.
this this scene I just saw on Twitter. It's when the aliens first touch down and he just goes, "What? Oh God!" Like the alien invasion happening, and that's it.
Dude, no, nothing is ever going to be funnier than his son getting blown up on face in front of him. And he just goes, "No!"
No, no. And I'm pretty sure the first no is ADR'd in because you don't see his lips move. So it's like, we really have to sell this. We have to add another no.
Oh, dude, it is. If you've got 90
Oh,
minutes to spare and you don't value your time at all, chuck this on.
chuck it on.
I
You
might give
gotta
this a rewatch, man.
make time. I'm debating a rewatch because I want to watch it with Kylie. I think this is like, God, if this is like one of my most watched movies at the end of the year.
I've seen it 7 times this year. I can't get enough of it.
I genuinely do recommend it. Like, it's horrendous, but I really do think it's a fun watch. True.
It's
Truly
also
from the
important to
bottom
see
of
what
my
an
heart.
actual bad movie looks like.
True. That's true.
So you're not
It's
saying like Multiverse of Madness is a bad movie.
oh, so true. Thank you for saying that. It's my second worst movie of the year.
No
Only
way. What?
above
How is
Hurry
anything
Up
below
Tomorrow.
that?
Trust me. Trust me, Hurry Up Tomorrow
There's no
deserves to be
way.
below it. Brandon. It has oh no, it doesn't. Well, Hurry Up Tomorrow is a 1.9 rating on Letterboxd. War of the Worlds has a 1.
Jeez. It's got a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes and 61% audience score.
You should really watch it. God, no, actually, because what if you like it? I don't know if I could keep doing this show with you.
Okay, how does War of the Worlds 2025 have a 22%? Oh my god, I don't want to enable ads on Rotten Tomatoes. Gosh, this is so annoying. There you go. Congrats, buddy. I gotta look at some of these reviews. 5 stars. So this is like fake. This movie was the best thing I ever watched. Never saw a performance so honest and true coming from our legend, the GOAT, the greatest person in history, my glorious, magnificent Ice M frickin' Cube. Mark made me cry tears of joy by being so beautiful and sexually attractive. I low-key wanted to become Faith to crack him and make him have my children and have sex every day. All right.
What?
I kind of liked then Tom Cruise version. So Saeed liked this one more than the Tom Cruise version. 3 stars from Mikey V. It wasn't as terrible as many of you were making this out to be. Its perspective was different, but it is watchable. Some of y'all need to calm down.
This movie genuinely does have shooters. I got a lot of comments on TikTok that were like, if this is the worst movie you've ever seen, you need to watch more movies.
I stumbled upon this and watched it without being biased by reviews. Not the best movie, but not the worst either. It was actually quite entertaining in spots. Just needed more, quote, spots.
No one has ever stumbled upon 2025 War of the Worlds with that's just not a thing that happens.
Rich
you watch
B
it
did.
Because it's bad. You don't just oh, I was scrolling through and I saw they made a new War of the Worlds. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god. No, dude, this guy is insane. If you like this kind of movie, give it a shot. You know the ending. Skip around first if you don't believe me. There's some direct, but some good moments too. Why make this movie again with 2 good versions already out there is the only question. Yep, that's the only question.
Someone commented, why is everyone hating on this? It's definitely better than the Tom Cruise one. Even the Scary Movie 4 parody of it was better than the Tom Cruise one.
Dude, Jack M, 3.5 stars. I mean, it's okay. Kind of far-fetched and definitely not as good as the original remake. I mainly watched the whole thing due to the family aspect of it. If this were a kid's movie, it would have gotten a higher rating.
It wasn't even that bad. I liked it. People just don't like movies anymore.
True.
What are you talking about? I did have to reply to that one. I couldn't not. Sometimes you just have to do it.
It's not the best, but it's not the best. It was a modern version of War of the World. Could have been a lot better, but it was watchable. 3 stars. 5 stars. Okay, so I recently watched Happy Gilmore 2. I can confidently say this movie is better. If you're expecting Ice Cube to out-budget these highly funded, catastrophic Hollywood ego trips, you're in for a sad, slow ride. But with all these movies taking themselves so serious when they're all loads of BS wrapped in a lie, except this one, this is Ice Cube being fiery hot when it comes to acting on a weekend. Say what you will about this movie, but Ice Cube definitely made this movie ... cool. Cool emoji.
That's true. That's true.
Anyways, loads better than Happy Gilmore 2. P.S. The S he could have done. Thank God it's Friday. Don't know what he's trying to say.
It could be worse.
P
it could
to
be
the
woke.
S. True. At least it's not woke. That's
at least it's not woke. Someone commented, "It wasn't supposed to be good. It's supposed to program people." Then someone replied and said, "Why would they make a movie not supposed to be good?" And they replied, "Because their time is limited. Jesus is coming soon."
Dude, those comments.
We're running out of time. We got to make a 2025 War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube to program people. Like, what are you talking about?
Jesus is going to be here soon.
My God. Someone commented they really made War of the Worlds woke.
No. Oh my God. The top review on Letterboxd is Ice Cube, please. I need this. My mom's kind of homeless. Ice Cube, I'm watching your stream. Why you try not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as shit, bro. Dude, that clip always makes me fucking
mean?
cry.
Can you translate this for me as someone who knows football? You sound like a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, if you catch my drift.
I don't catch their drift at all.
What about not liking War of the Worlds makes you a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan?
I don't get that at all. They're known for their here's according to the Google AI overview. Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans are known for their passionate support of the team, their pirate-themed celebrations, and their strong community spirit. They are known for their rallying cry, "Go Bucks," and their vibrant tailgating culture.
What?
So, I don't know.
I have no idea. Is that about it for this week? Should we wrap up here?
I think that's about it for this week.
What do we have next week? Do we have a
next? I am not sure.
I know Alien Earth comes out tomorrow, so we could do that.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to that quite a bit, but I don't know about movies
I'm not
next
sure
week.
what comes out next week. I think there's something, perhaps. Maybe we'll just have to do a
Oh,
big draft.
Nobody 2.
Oh,
I
right.
don't know if you're seeing that.
I
Oh,
don't
Shin
know.
Godzilla 4K next week in theaters.
What? You're
Maybe we
lying.
should do a Godzilla episode.
What day?
Ooh, it comes out Thursday, I think.
No, you're lying.
Wait, maybe it comes out. Oh no, yeah,
Oh,
Thursday and Friday.
sheesh.
That's a
And the
good
Grateful
movie.
Dead movie 2025 meetup. And Eli
Ooh.
Roth presents Jimmy and Stiggs.
Oh, Shin Godzilla actually starts Wednesday.
No shot. Damn, I gotta work. Let's see. Is it in Saturday?
Oh my god. That
Ooh, I might go
that Nobody
Saturday.
2 Shin Godzilla double feature is gonna hit like crack.
Hmm.
Nobody 2 does look fun. It's like only like 20 minutes long or something. Well, that's a little exaggeration.
Oh, that's it? Just 20 minutes?
All right,
I
well,
can
we'll
do
do
that.
something next week.
We'll do
I
something.
think I'm really excited for Alien Earth, so I think we could talk about that for a bit if you
Yeah.
plan on watching it,
I
because I
might
think that'll be
I might chuck it on maybe.
good reviews.
Yeah. That comes out
It's
tomorrow, you said?
yeah, I think tomorrow at 8 p.m.
All right.
Be
So
fun. I need a
Tuesday at
new
8, right?
weekly show. Yeah. So we got that. Nobody 2, some Shin Godzilla maybe. So there's some stuff. We'll figure out something. Thank you.
Blah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening to us ramble for like 3 hours. We appreciate you as always. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, comment, whatever on whatever platform you're on, and we'll see you guys next time.
Adios. Game night.